Hey, buddy, okay? We're we're live.
What?
We're live.
Oh, sorry, I was digging
We're
deep. Hey,
we're live,
everybody,
pal.
it's Sunday.
Ew.
My lighting situation is always weird because I moved my lamp. Um, it's Sunday. Happy Sunday, everybody. Yeah, it's
Happy
time
s-
for
Happy Sunday. Get ready to go back to work day.
yeah, Sunday scaries are setting in, so we're here to
Make them
try
not
and delay them
scary.
ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's it.
yeah.
Keep telling
Yeah.
yourself that. Don't mind me, folks. I'm still trying to produce like 50 things at the
I
start
hate
of the show.
having a desk chair on carpeting.
I finally, last month, I finally got one of those plastic things you put down to
I
let
do
it
too,
roll.
but it's still like just now it just creates little craters in it, and I'm
Well, because I'm so heavy, if I'm anywhere near the wire, it'll get stuck. So I gotta back all the way up. I gotta start over and go. Oh, okay, here we go.
I just I
Hey,
don't
look at that.
I apartments suck. Apartments are done.
Well,
The paint's peeling off my door. So of course, as I'm going to sleep, I spent like 10 minutes peeling off paint because once I start, I can't stop.
this is gonna
Um,
be one piece.
Pete will be joining us. Should be joining us at some point. It was the birth of his spawn today. So he was celebrating that as
Which one is youngest? I didn't
I think
remember what he
he's-
told me either.
he's
Yeah,
doing birthdays for both because I'm pretty sure they're like 4 days on the calendar apart.
that's awesome. Get him close.
Yeah, like me and my brother are Irish twins. We're 2 weeks apart.
I haven't heard that used in so long, and I'm like, yeah, I still remember what that means. So that's good.
Yeah, a lot of people. It surprises me when people do know what it means. But anyway, nobody cares about this shit. So
Wait. I do care a little bit. How close do you have to be Irish twins?
within a year,
Oh, okay. All right. Cool.
I think.
Yeah.
I don't really.
Nobody in my life.
I don't really know exactly what it means.
Close enough.
But
Welcome.
Dan and
Hey,
I saw Dan and I saw Superman. We're gonna talk about that a little bit. Probably while Pete's away. But I have some stuff that I received recently. We have some pre-orders to go over. I don't really know what else we really have on the docket, but I can't keep track of all the things.
we
I
have
know
some new reveals, and I have something that it's been a couple weeks, but there's something that I get to fawn over this week.
Okay.
That's later on the list, though, unfortunately. So it's going to be a bit, but it's on there.
I get to wait, what was I gonna say? I know
Oh,
Pete's
I'm
been messing around with tolerances on his printer for the peg system that he's been working on for the walls.
You guys, me trying to keep up with what the fuck was going on there. I felt like Grover putting a peg in a square, or a square in a peg.
To
hole.
be fair, the way he says things, I only understand about a little bit of it anyway.
Okay, I feel a little better because I'm like, I don't.
He
What?
said something about 2.25 didn't work, so he was going up to 2.5, and I was like, what?
What?
He was going up to 0.5, and I was like, that must mean millimeters. He's trying to figure out the tolerances in a peg system on FDM printers, so filament, not resin. They're only so accurate. So what we were talking about yesterday that I was like, it's an interesting to test is determining where exactly it rounds. Because regardless of what you're printing, it's everything. There's an XYZ coordinate for it. And the printer, let's say it's XYZ. So it's 2.25 is one of that's like one of the X, Y, or Z coordinates. But if that thing is only accurate to the 100th, then it could be 2.20 or 2.3 if it can't do 2.25, or if it still works in hundredths, it could be that 0.02, 0.04, 0.06, 0.08 rather than going with something like 0.03. Where does that round to if it's only accurate to hundredths of a millimeter? Do you understand what I'm saying?
No, but that's not your fault.
It'll know what the coordinates are, but because it can only
I'm
okay,
sorry,
so
dude.
let's say
I'm
you're
so
playing
sorry.
let's say you're playing Battleship. If you want, it's obviously A and then numbers. So like A10. That's a terrible number. So like say A6.
I'm sorry to do this, but I want to address him while he's still here. Junkian, hello, welcome to the chat.
Hey, dude. What's
Good
up?
evening, guys. Super excited about the newest additions to the store, and we will be talking about that in a little while too. Hey, there he is. All right, finish what you're saying. I'm sorry. Start over.
So let's say the grid in Battleship.
IP.
You can't hit.
Hey guys.
Let's say you want to hit a 5.5, but you can't. You have to go with A5 or A6. And it's a similar idea to that is how precise can that actually be? Does that have an A5.5 to deposit filament in that slot? Or is it going to round one way or another? And that's kind of what Pete and I were talking about yesterday. Like, where can it exactly be accurate to what degree or what decimal point is it actually accurate to do the printing? And that's why Pete's been messing around with tolerances. And FDM printers they have really good tolerances, but like something like this is definitely better on a resin printer because the printer that is being shipped to me is a 16K printer. And while there's absolutely no point for anything to be 16K resolution, like if there's ever a TV that says it's 16K resolution, don't waste
buy
your
it.
money.
Yeah,
because your
sorry.
eyeball can't perceive that.
And this is for me, guys. Don't buy that.
But the point of a 16K or an 8K or a 4K printer is that it has the ability to print with that level of definition. It's all those little. Yeah, it's about the accuracy of making the surface as smooth as possible, hiding layer lines, hiding any, or really not hiding, but capturing any small detail because the LED that lights up at the bottom is able to create that defined of a shape to cure the resin.
Let me ask you a question, and this is for both of you.
Yeah.
Pete has joined us.
Pete looks like he's wearing scrubs.
He don't want none though. Can you design without knowing that math?
What?
Can you design?
Absolutely. You don't need to know this. It's what when it really comes into play is when you're looking at, if you're creating something super detailed in like ZBrush or some other sculpting software and you want it to capture that and then you print it out and it doesn't have those little details because it's too fine of a detail for it to capture. I can't think of any specific examples, but I know like one of the first things I was sculpting was, or trying to design for a person, was a sneaker. And it's how much
Jesus.
it was hard, especially considering how new I was to Blender and everything.
Yeah, okay.
But it's also like what level of detail can I put in that and the printer actually capture? Like you can put in detail. So like this figure I have right here, all these little threads. Can you see that?
Yeah, well enough to make your point. Yeah,
all these little threads on there. If it's a lower resolution printer, it's not going to capture all those little individual things. It'll just print out as a stripe. But the higher, like look at it compared to PS1 graphics to a PS5 graphics. Similar concept with printers. It doesn't have that grid. It doesn't have that level of resolution really in a three-dimensional setting to capture it, that detail. I'm done talking for the episode.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate you trying. You know, Misty, I don't. Hi, Pete.
Do you understand what he's saying?
No. I'm lost. But I'm a lost cause. Guys, pre-algebra. Twice. Pre-algebra twice.
No, I think I caught the tail end of what Matt was saying. What I'm working on is to find out what the tolerances is on FDM, like how minute. And does it make like a differentiation between inches to millimeters? Like if I were to use 1/4 and then make a 0.1 millimeter offset to that, does it respond better to using a flat millimeter versus the 6.35 for a 1/4 inch versus a 6 millimeter flat in that instance? So what I'm finding out right now, ran 2 tests. I think I sent this to Matt, and I don't know if he talked about it already, but I'm
No.
already at 0.225 offset, and it doesn't seem to be working well with the square portion, but it takes the peg perfectly. The circle, I made a peg basically that's a column of a square on the bottom and a circle cylinder on top. And the test is a square offset based on what the original peg is, essentially. And the cylindrical part seems to be working no problem all the way across, but the square has a tough time. And I'm pretty sure it's because the elephant feet on the bottom for the most part. You're never going to get that perfectly. That's
Yeah.
not sliding in. But that elephant foot would be a great catch once you're on the inside. Um, so what I'm planning on oh, perfect. Thank you so much. I'm gonna have to up this test a little bit further to a 0.25, and I think that will be the sweet spot. As you can see, it's getting into the 2.25 here, but it's not fully in. And I think that 2.5 will be that butter right
even
there.
even looking at the corners of this, you can see where it kind of bulges. That's kind of what the elephant's foot is. Basically, when you 3D print that first layer, it smushes it to secure adhesion, but it can over extrude that first layer. And elephant foot is a really hard thing to tweak perfectly. And then even corners, they tend to bulge a little bit. And there are ways that you can have your slicer kind of work to offset it, but even then, it's still hard. And there are a lot of different things that go into there are a lot of different factors that really come into play and trying to perfect that.
Mhm.
It's an inaccuracy that is kind of unavoidable with 3D printing in a lot of cases. It's really hard to tweak those things properly. I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of testing that you could do with it, and then just inconsistencies with filament sometimes is a problem.
The other worry that I have though, let's say I find the butter spot for this testing, right? So let's say I find that 0.25 is the ideal tolerance for a peg. The other question is, all right, well now I'm printing the box downwards when I'm, and that will work for like the traffic pole because that's essentially why I'm doing the test. The offset I'm using is a little too loose, and I would prefer something that feels more of like a press fit. And even if the tolerance is off slightly by a 0.25 or zero point 0.5, it really shouldn't make a difference once you dial that number in. But I'm worried that once you start putting the peg upwards, you're not going to have that elephant's foot there. So what's going to be the problem there, right? So we have to find all these different variations out that I have to test because I want to make sure that when it's in the customer's hands, there's no wiggle, there's no question, and it's not that I want to make sure the customer is happy first. And don't get me wrong, I do, but it's really my own personal satisfaction. Like I use these toys for myself. I want you guys to have the same enjoyment that I have when I'm playing with it. And if I find a problem with that, then you're obviously going to find a problem with that.
Right.
So, yeah, but the whole reason the test came about is because I am working on the light poles and it's great. The new design holds it, but there's a wiggle to it. And once you start putting on this weighted object, then you start introducing a lean to it, and that's what I'm trying to avoid.
Yeah.
If it's a tighter fit, you won't get that lean, even if it's minute. So once I find what that tolerance is, I'll be good to go with that. Now it's weird because I also made an offset onto the water tower recently where the lid actually snaps onto pegs instead. So you get a cleaner print on the top of the water tower, and you get that clean print going into the tower itself, the roof. So now there's a small hole and it kind of snaps into place easily. But that same offset is not going to work when you're supporting weight the way that this tower is. So originally this designed, and I think I sent it to you, Matt. It works best when you have the light pole on there because the light pole doesn't weigh too much. But when you start introducing other factors to it, it starts to lean a little bit. So how do we get rid of that lean? We have to run these tests.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm never gonna do that.
It's okay. It's fun. It's fun to figure this out, for me at least. And I'm glad that Matt really doesn't have to go through that pain because I usually share every little finding that I have with him. So he's more than prepared when he goes.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah. It's the things you don't think about, and then out of nowhere it bites you in the butt.
Man. All right.
So, how was Superman, guys?
It's all right. It was a James Gunn superhero movie.
Okay.
Uh,
Is it Guardians 2 or is it Guardians 3?
it's Guardians.
What
I'd
did you
say
say? It's Superman of the Galaxy?
Yeah, I keep calling it
Superman,
Superman of the Galaxy because it's
yeah.
it's an accurate way to say it.
Remember all those things Matt was saying, Pete, before the movie came out about, man, I hope James Gunn doesn't do what I think he's going to do. He did all those things.
Yeah, he did.
He did all of it. Now, I'm going to be quicker in this because Matt has a lot more to say, and that's fine. But I am not I don't care about Superman. I don't hate Superman, but I'm like, whatever, if he's there. So I'm the wrong person to ask. It was fine. What I do want is more terrific, Mr. Terrific. And I want more of it now. Because I think that guy works in this. And Superman himself, the actor was fantastic. But is for better or for worse, it's James Gunn Marvel movie. And now, as we were, one of the things Matt and I were saying on the walk back to the car out of the movie is now there's no distinction. Distinct. Everybody, this is what you get. You bitched about the Zack Snyderverse being doom and gloom. Now you're getting the same thing on both sides. There you go.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
I mean, to be fair, and other people have said this,
I get it.
Superman is a brighter entry into the DC universe. So that's totally fair. But you could still make it feel different. Like Man of Steel didn't feel like a Marvel movie. Not Man of Steel, sorry. Superman Returns doesn't feel like a Marvel movie.
No, it doesn't. No, it just feels like a meh.
In a long time. What did you say?
It just feels like a meh.
Is that a Brandon Routh movie?
Yeah.
I liked that movie.
Who doesn't age, by the way, because he's coming Ick, where he looks exactly the same.
Right?
So there's a post on Instagram from Screen Thrill, and I don't know anything about Screen Thrill, but it's a quadrant, and it has Man of Steel next to Superman, and then Suicide Squad next to the Suicide Squad. And I have some real beef with them making a comparison between Suicide Squad and the Suicide Squad because David Ayer is actually a really fucking good director. Warner Brothers fucked that movie. Yes. Go watch any other David Ayer movie, and you'll be like, this is the same guy? Because, yeah, it's a much better version of what he does to watch anything else. I worded that terribly. Sorry for my syntax there.
Real quick. I want to add on to that. That's one of those movies where I put it to, by the way, it's the 9th anniversary of Answer the Call, Ghostbusters. Answer the Call, Sony fucked with. It's not, I know it's controversial to say this, Super Mario Brothers, the original one, that got fucked with a lot. There was a whole other movie that was going to be made, and the studio came in, and you got what you got now. It was not going to be like that. It's not said because, they tried to push it as we like the Suicide Squad movie, and I mean Suicide Squad, but it's very much indicated in the supplemental material of that movie that there are a lot of fucking changes. And I'm what?
To be fair, David Ayer does have a selection of bad movies, but among his good ones,
does.
Training Day, End of Watch, Fury, Bright, SWAT, The Fast and the Furious. That didn't blow up to be a franchise or anything.
Is he the original director?
Looks like he was, yeah.
Holy, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I had no idea. Well, like oh, no. What? Hold on. What the fuck? Why is his name on there then? God damn it, Google. You little bitch.
Was he producer and the thing is really stupid?
I just looked at the thing. Producer. Let's see what he directed.
It's all right.
So A Working Man and The Beekeeper. So 2 Jason Statham movies right off the bat. Doesn't look great. But Bright.
I like those. Beekeeper I heard was good.
Sabotage.
Fury, End of Watch. Yeah, End of Watch was really good. I like that.
End of Watch is great.
That's a producer. Let me see his director.
Yeah. So looks like
I would argue though that him producing good is just as valid as directing.
You know what's funny? He did The Tax Collector. I kind of liked that movie. Like I felt the third act was kind of weak, but I really liked I can't remember his name now. The actor that was in Fury also. Who?
Shia LaBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf. Yeah. Thank you. I would love to see more of him.
Shia LaBeouf's actually a decent act. Like he could be a really good actor. He's just also kind of a psychopath. He has some stuff that he needs to really work through, I think.
Yeah. Daddy issues, definitely.
But anyway, it's unfair to compare Suicide Squad to the Suicide Squad because David Ayer was on the Warner Brother leash and there was a lot of creative control robbed of him. Meanwhile, James Gunn had already established the Guardians of the Galaxy and everything, and Warner Brothers was just like, yeah, we want him. Let him do whatever he wants. And the Suicide Squad was great. What James Gunn does really well is bring in characters that you don't know or care about, usually, and then make you care about them. Look at Guardians of the Galaxy. People typically stop giving a shit about Marvel once it leaves Earth. And then you get the Suicide Squad, which you needed to make people love it because the first one bombed, pretty much. It was received poorly because Warner Brothers was like, oh, push the Joker. We'll use the Joker to sell the movie, even though he's in it 5 minutes. And then, and that movie's great because you have John Cena and Idris Elba who have such good chemistry that they did another movie together. And like,
which was also fun.
I didn't watch it. I need to. Heads of State, where John Cena plays.
Oh, that's right.
president.
Yeah.
And I guess Idris Elba is the Prime Minister of London.
He's the Prime Minister of England.
Yeah.
We're batting 1,000, both of us today.
Technically, I'm not wrong.
No, no, you're not. No, you're not.
It's all the paint fumes. I've been painting some things lately, and all the fumes are getting to me.
I am so high right now, man.
Yeah, it's bad.
Somebody just released a video printing miniatures on an FDM printer. That look like resin. By
the way, sorry. By the way, Pete, Junkie, and after you were explaining all that stuff, both of you said bravo, Pete.
Oh, thank you.
In the YouTube chat. Sorry, I'm still trying to set up because I was late. I didn't catch it. Junkie, and I'm like 10 minutes behind everybody else today. Apologies.
And
now
people have been printing miniatures on. People were printing miniatures on their CR10s and everything like that. It's just a matter of tweaking the hell out of the printer. Like I gave a mutual friend of mine and Dan's, Kate. I gave him my CR10. I gave her, my CR10.
Wow.
Because I wasn't using it. It was just taking up space and collecting dust. I got, because that has a glass bed, and I got like a TEP sheet or whatever to stick on that. And I don't think I ever tried to print anything with it after I got that. So she got it, set it up, and she actually ran test prints, and she got another thing to print out. It definitely needs to be tweaked. She might need to tighten the belts and do some other stuff. But like she did get the CR10 to work, just because she spent more time like trying to get it to work than I did, because I was renting a room when I first had it, trying to set it up on a coffee table and get it to tweak there. And then
if there's one person that's going to sit there other than the two of us and get it right until it's done, it's going to be Kate.
Yeah, ADHD,
this goddamn
Good
thing.
luck, Kate. That's the beginning. Soon you'll be buying like 3 or 4 printers.
Yeah.
Well,
Sorry.
I don't know how much stuff she's actually going to print. And like that's the other thing that like when she was talking about getting into it before, I was like, keep in mind what you're actually going to print with it, because there's not much point in, like, I'm a hypocrite because I have 8 of them now, and I don't print shit. I mean, dude, I have a fucking $2,000 printer next to me that it's in its boxes. And my fucking Cobra 3 is in its box.
I get nervous walking through your house because I'm like, don't bump your ass into anything. It's a lot of money.
I need a house. I need a warehouse. I
was gonna say you need a fucking museum, bro.
No, I need a warehouse to actually, like, I need a studio. That's what I actually need.
Not to be confused with a Susu studio.
Yeah.
Not gonna say anything.
All right, Dan. Great
45th anniversary. 40th anniversary. Sorry, not that old. He's re-releasing it, remixing it. I have it pre-ordered already. It's gonna be on Atmos, on Blu-ray. I'm so excited. Yeah. Sorry.
So, yeah, Superman was good.
Phil Collins, baby. Yeah, it was.
Going back
It's
to where
fun.
it all started.
It's fun. Take your kids. If you didn't like Superman before, give it a shot. I have it up on the screen here. It's kicking ass at the box office, man. I mean, I think the
It's
budget
getting a
was
lot of positive reception.
yeah.
It's ironic that it's getting such good reception because everyone talks about superhero fatigue, and this movie's proven that concept wrong again.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I actually am getting tired of them all feeling the same. Like, Multiverse.
Well,
of
this is
Madness
not gonna
nice because it was like it had horror elements and it felt different at times.
brother. Eventually, this is going to lead to the same thing because, like I said, the one takeaway that we don't agree on movies a lot. This is one of the first ones that Matt and I have agreed on off the jump. And it's like, there's not going to be a distinction now. The only distinction you're going to get is Matt Reeves' Batman. That's the only thing that's going to look different now. And
Yeah.
I'm going to have, for
They
better
had
or
to
for
play this
worse,
safe, too.
sorry.
They had to
Repeat.
play this safe.
Sure. The DC movies, for better or for worse, minus Batman and Robin, and Batman Forever, but that was arguably a better movie.
Batman and Robin.
That's a terrible movie. This is much better than Batman and Robin by like
for
58
sure.
miles.
Maybe 2 miles. Yeah, it's definitely not.
But they always felt different, even when Marvel started getting in on it. The Dark Knight trilogy is wholly different. I like the Snyderverse, but it's not coming back. You got to get over it.
Also, why
But-
before we started, I want to see a different director do the next Superman movie because that's a huge part of it. Look at Zack Snyder. I mean, say what you will about Snyderverse, they all were clearly Zack Snyder movies.
That's yeah.
But this is clearly a James Gunn movie. Give me someone else that'll make it a Superman movie, not just a product of the director. Because there are directors that have things that feel unique from one another. It does happen. I mean, Christopher Nolan. You could tell if a movie's a Christopher Nolan movie because it's over 3 hours long.
It's super confusing.
What were you saying, Pete?
It's super fucking confusing.
Yeah.
Wait. So he tattoos his body, but he's the murderer? I don't understand.
I haven't watched Memento in so long.
Did the top spin at the end?
That Kelly does not like Batman. I've already told that story. But she loves Memento. And I only saw it like 4 or 5 years ago, and I was like, oh, so Blair Witch 2?
Let's see the Coen
Don't you
brothers.
dare!
Let's give the Coen brothers a superhero movie.
Give it to Tim Burton.
What's that artsy fartsy director? Wes, whatever.
No,
Wes
fuck you.
Anderson?
Do not give it to
Give him
him.
Superman.
No.
No. Dan, hold on. Give Wes Anderson Squirrel Girl.
Okay. Who's doing
Oh my god!
without
Wes
revealing?
Anderson.
I swear to God, if that happens, Pete, I'm
If
going
he-
to
it
come to your
would
house
be-
and fight you.
Everyone would hate it. It would be way too quirky. Oh my god!
Although, now that we're thinking about it, would we have liked that Superman more
What?
than this one?
Wes Anderson's?
Yeah. Maybe.
It it's impossible to really know how that would go.
Kind of. I don't hate this movie.
What Wes Anderson movies have you seen?
None of them.
You do Rushmore?
Yeah.
Saw Rushmore. Royal Tenenbaums.
I've only seen Life Aquatic, which I love.
And Life Aquatic is the other one I saw.
I love the Life Aquatic.
I hated that fucking movie.
Oh my god, dude.
Dude. I know.
It.
Listen, when it comes to Wes Anderson, I know I'm wrong because people love his movies, and I don't get it. So I'm like, yeah, it's me, man.
Island for Dogs.
Was that Wes Anderson?
Yeah.
Really?
I have not been able to watch that. I can't watch that.
The Fantastic Mr. Fox. He did this most recent one.
I can't watch Isle of Dogs. I have a bad feeling about that.
Don't.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Grand Budapest Hotel.
Never saw that one.
There's another one.
Now, Rushmore did make me laugh out loud.
That's a very early one, though.
I still think the OR scrub joke is hilarious.
Oh, are they?
Yeah. Oh, are they? And then Bill Murray's character just. Yeah, but crypto's all CG, guys.
Yeah. Yeah, when I told Dan that, he was like,
it's like, no, he looks so good.
There are a few scenes where it looks like a real dog, but I was like, no, that's still CGI. And like, honestly, it makes sense to do it all CGI because if you mix the real dog in there, you'd be able to more easily tell when it was real versus fake.
I was completely convinced that in some
You guys ever
of those
seen the movie
shots.
Half-Baked?
Oh, God, yeah. Yeah.
Remember when the fucking terror's flying because he's super high?
Yeah. Looks real good.
God damn it.
That should be crypto.
The killer beat. Yeah, all right.
Apparently, they cut a scene where Ultraman punches Crypto, and I'm like, good. Fuck you. You already killed me with Guardians of the Galaxy 3 and that animal stuff. You don't need to do it again with punching the dog. Jerk. Yeah. Fuck you, James.
Fucking James.
Fucking piece of shit.
Fuck you,
damn it.
James.
Anyway.
Yeah,
I'm
not buying any. I'm not in a rush to buy a figure from Superman, but I have a Henry Cavill hot toy.
But I was gonna say, here's the thing: he's from Philadelphia, so I will tell everybody to support him. Do it. He's a good Superman.
He's not a bad Superman. For the Superman that they're going for, I think it makes a lot more sense. Actually, I think he looks like a better version of that Superman. For the Snyderverse, yeah, Henry Cavill makes sense because Henry Cavill is like a god amongst us.
I will say this, and this is probably something you hated, Matt. There's a C plot with Jimmy.
Yeah, I didn't really mind that.
Oh, I thought that was.
I was a little worried that there was going to be a reveal behind that.
Thank God there wasn't.
But I'm also like that would be jumping the shark. So I'm glad that there wasn't. I actually didn't mind that C plot with Jimmy Olsen. I thought there was going to be a different C plot with Jimmy Olsen. But
I mean, it's better than Zack Snyder's where they just blow him away. Hey, Jimmy Olsen's here. Bye. Wait, what?
Well, I thought, yeah, dude, man, Batman vs Superman.
There,
so much
that's
fun.
the one thing I hated about that movie. Yeah, I'll get on board with you for that. We can bitch about Martha and the other shit.
Well,
them killing Jimmy Olsen outright. I'm like, what? Wait,
dude,
what?
Batman vs Superman. The only
I really liked it. I know.
That movie's so bad because you just know that
Heisenberg.
Tell me, do you bleed?
That movie's so bad because Jesse Heisenberg is in it.
No, he's my favorite Lex Luthor.
No, he's being a dick.
I'm being a jerk.
The movie's
he's my second favorite
because the plot, Lex Luthor's plot, is so convoluted and unclear and overly complicated that even Batman and Superman don't understand trying to make them fight until he shows them pictures and he's like, "Go kill Batman, you fucking blue freak."
It literally there's literally a close up of while Lex Luthor's explaining his plot. It cuts to Superman going, Why? Here.
Yeah. No,
There's your mom.
That's
Idiot.
it's so convoluted and bad. Like, ugh.
I think
that's what I was saying last week, that it's just a train going on. There's all this exposition that you don't even get to stop at the station.
Yeah, they just
because it's all about making them fight in this stupid yeah. That
and then
meanwhile,
just buy the animated version of The Dark Knight Returns and you get your epic Batman and Superman fight, which is fucking gold.
But you see, that's my other concern, and that's actually one of the reasons I want a DC to do well, is because I want that. I want Doomsday to show up and be Doomsday. I want Darkseid to show up. The Snyder Cut actually gave us a cool version of Doomsday, and even Steppenwolf. I like Steppenwolf.
I like that Steppenwolf, yeah.
A $1,400 statue of him.
I agree.
I liked Steppenwolf in the original version, and then the Snyder Cut added even more to him, and I was like, this guy, I like this villain.
I agree. Can we agree to disagree?
Stories within the comics that aren't getting touched, and like that's outside of Batman and the Reeves verse. And if the talk about that staying separate happens, I hope that they get a good Batman so that they can do something different with Batman, because there's talk about it being Batman and Gray and Jimmy Diskin.
I don't know that. Yeah.
I don't know. There's talk about it being him with Robin, I thought. No?
I don't know. I don't even know how to look that up. What am I looking up?
I don't know. There's been so many rumors going on.
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
I hope that if they do bring Batman into this DCU and it's not the Reeves Batman, I hope it feels different enough from the Reeves verse.
I hit Misty. I hate Steiner. I'll just shut up then. I just want that.
Yeah, Dawn of the Dead is so fun.
Oh, the movie? Yeah, the zombie one.
Aside from the zombie baby.
Yeah, that was filmed in Atlantic City.
Dude, I fucking love that movie.
I just want that fight. I want that fight. I like Batman vs Superman for all its faults, but I can't debate any of the things you said. But I don't want the Batman vs Superman where he picks up a kitchen sink. Care. I want that dialogue where he is beating the shit out of Superman. What? Yeah, Batman's beating the shit out of Superman. I'm not going to tell you how and why, but he's beating his ass. And
you see, that's also a Batman story that we don't get. We don't get to see that Dark Knight.
I want that. That's what I want.
He's that when he has the giant fucking bat crawler at the end of the Snyder Cut. But then WB is like, now we're good. And I mean,
just when he looks down at him, and goes, I want you to look up. The last thing you see, I want you to know the man who beat you. We couldn't get that. Come on. Fucker.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, Superman. Go see 28 Years Later. It's far better. It's the fucking.
That is true. Although I finally found somebody who hated that movie.
Who?
My friend Chrissy.
Why?
How did you know what? I'm not making fun of her because I love that woman. She's the one that I mentioned about that wrestler that
wrestled,
hit her. She jokingly said, but I mean, she didn't like the movie. She's like, how did he not hear his mom kill that zombie? I was like, because she was tired.
Yeah, he passed. There's a difference between going to sleep and then passing the fuck out.
No, I know. I was like, wow. I just didn't expect that. I expected her to. I expected to like it better than 28 months later. Wow. Pete, you here?
Wow.
All right. Since I've talked, and Pete's not talked a lot here.
I didn't see Superman. I didn't see 28 Years Later. Here's some Ninja Turtle stuff. Here's Leonardo.
You better talk. You better goddamn talk about it.
You're with a fucking Ronin hat.
You better talk about it. You're the one that shared it.
I don't know who shares.
I know he sent the Shredder one, but yeah, this is the Heat Boys, which is actually funny because Heat Boys is actually doing like a normal Ninja Turtles line. But these are 12-inch mech figures. I actually had one, but I sold it because
That's awesome.
There are very cool aspects to these. They have a lot of moving parts and all these really cool details and weaponry, but it's also way over the top. I don't need another thing because they're like $200 or $150. I don't need it. They're cool.
He's got this gigantic crossbow, man.
Dude, and then he has like I had the Michelangelo one. He had all these different guns that you can equip, missile launchers, a weapon he can hold. Like, just there's so many cool things with these. Anyone who likes mechs and Ninja Turtles, these things are for you 100% because they're fucking insane. And they even open up in the back, and there's a little tiny plastic turtle that you can put in there. And
are you kidding?
In a pilot seat, yeah. There's a canister that looks kind of like the ooze, and then it rotates. You put the little pilot in there, you rotate it back, and then you put it back in the shell.
Like, Pete, you pre-order this?
No way in hell Pete's getting this. I remember when we showed him these things before. Yeah, that's like all the shit it comes with.
Oh, that's amazing.
I think this idea is dumb.
It's a weird take. They're built very well, actually. It's just like
you have a fucking crossbow
and plastic, like they're.
It's an awesome crossbow. Get out of your mind.
You're an awesome crossbow.
Thank you.
I like the crossbow I got in The Last of Us Part 2.
Oh God.
Yeah, and then there's doing Shredder. Like, there's fucking. They're insane.
This would be cool as a concept, not as a mech, but like if he couldn't beat the turtles and he needed a one-up somehow, so he invented his own like Iron Man-esque suit to beat the turtles.
All right, yeah.
That would be kind of cool, yeah.
This
but again, this is and it's a kaiju, it's a Jaeger-sized thing. I mean, the pilot is that big.
Kaiju's right.
I don't like Jaeger.
Well, Jaeger is from Pacific Rim.
I know. We had that argument last week. Rim job.
Pacific Rim job.
Bajmir. It's rim job backwards. Why do I know that? Don't ask.
I don't know.
Preston and Steve. It's not that special. Oh, that's it? That looks good. Mean, for that much.
They're cool for anyone who's in the mechs, and if you want mechs that have a turtle crossover, these things are for you. They're built well. They have a lot of
save your money, spend your money for Mexican, and get some tacos.
Support your local Mexican.
That's right.
Buck Ice.
Yeah.
You guys, Pete, you're gonna have to explain this to me because I wasn't following the chat.
I thought this was going to be a version 2 announcement. It's actually a re-release of the original. I already have the original. The original's great. It's already in proper scale, surprisingly.
I was confused that they resent this too, that they reposted this also. But yeah, it's just a re-release because I mean everyone was buying Deadpool figures, so makes sense.
It's a great figure. Like I bought it day one. I think I paid $60 for it at the time because Mayfex wasn't as expensive as it is now. Totally worth it. This is a great figure. It's like I said, it's in scale and everything too. So you usually the earlier Mayfexes came in a little short. This is perfect.
I don't know if I have this one. I have so much stuff.
If it's a re-release, why can I only find that one picture?
I have no idea.
That's pissing me off,
Ami or Big Bad.
Son of a
the only
bitch.
downside to this figure, which is not a huge downside, is it doesn't come with guns, but it does come with the trigger hands.
It's weird it doesn't come with guns.
I don't know what the deal is there, but
I'm out of order this week, but I'm sorry, I forgot this.
Out of order or out of line?
Both.
I just thought of Godsmack.
Oh, it's Playmates. Okay. I couldn't tell who was making this when you sent it.
This is pretty exciting. I mean, this is like a take on the original figures again, which is like their 20th time doing it. But it looks like they upgraded Shredder and Splinter, which is pretty cool to make them a little bit more.
I was going to say that looks closer to what I remember the Shredder figure was when I was a kid.
It's not. They definitely updated that face.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're agreeing, and I just said it backwards. Sorry.
It's all right. That's cool. No, I really dig this. This is awesome. Like
the high quality pictures.
I like that
the articulation's updated.
Oh shit!
They got knee joints and
yeah, I just noticed that.
I like that Playmates is doing these because they give you cheaper alternatives, and then they do like the the dome, the Technodrome, and all that stuff, and the turtle van. Like it's cool that they give you an affordable option so that you don't have to get NECA for your kids, so for them to destroy or not understand.
Is there a description here? I'd like to see if it's still 5-inch scale or is it 6?
I can't really. I never had a Splinter figure. I'm looking forward to. No.
6-pack.
Just the 4. No. They just have links to the.
This might be a cool pickup, just to have.
Maybe he has more info. No. Same deal. Just say again.
Said all new sculpts.
Yeah.
Except for the
interesting.
Head. Cool.
Who
Very
owns
cool.
Playmates? Is Playmates their own company still?
They are still their own company.
Shit.
They're just riding that turtle wave, bro.
Ride it to the end, brother. Go for it.
Got the license. Use it.
Yeah.
I wonder if they own like the figure aspect of the turtles, because they have not let up since the original release, correct? I wonder if they license out their license, you know?
No,
Well, I'm
they
glad-
probably have a license for a certain price point.
Mm.
I'm glad what came up. As I was typing it, I didn't think of that. Like Playmates. Oh, shit. Well, this is what's already out, right?
Yeah.
They're probably
Yeah.
4-inch. It's still not
Ugh.
bad.
I don't understand what all those dots are.
They had them in the 3rd movie.
Okay. I
Yeah,
honestly
it's-
thought it was a weird problem with the image file.
No, they had they were more spotty in Turtles 3. Here's a good picture of it. Oh my God. Load the picture like that.
Oh, okay. I was like,
See
why are they
down by
covered
his
in-
leg?
I was like, why are they covered in
Yeah.
eyeballs?
I don't
They look like fucking eyes on the
I don't know why they decided to. I know people say they had less of a budget. I'm like, then why more dots? That doesn't answer the question.
Each dot is $10,000.
Yeah, that's less money then. All right, my turn. Ghostbusters. What's the matter with you?
Sting Buster. It's
I mean, I will.
Is this like a legacy of Sting?
Yeah.
It does say legacy right there. It's so stupid.
Yeah. Yes, it does. That's okay. That would be 88.99 last year.
Jesus, how old is he? He's like fucking 70 years old, still wrestling?
No, I don't think he's 70.
He's timeless.
64?
I'm the Sting Master.
66.
Jesus.
Yeah.
My mom's age.
Makes
He's
John
older than
Cena-
my mom.
Makes John Cena look like a puss.
Well,
Oh,
John
is your
Cena is a
body
puss.
breaking down?
Well, I mean, that's true. You know who is
Sting's like, I died twice.
You know who he broke into the business with, Pete? The
Who?
Ultimate Warrior before he was a
did he?
warrior. Yeah. Yeah, they were called the Blade Runners.
Okay. Big fans of the
And
movie, I'm assuming.
Warrior, whoever made up the gimmick was, yeah. They wanted to get in with the Road Warriors, so they started painting their face. And went by that name, the Blade Runners. He was Blade Runner Sting, and the Warrior was Blade Runner Rock. So somebody was the Rock before the Rock. And Warrior's dead, and Sting's not. Another tidbit about Sting, I don't know if I covered it on the show with, is, well, how come the singer can call himself Sting? He actually owns, the wrestler Steve Borden owns the Sting copyright in the United States. He charges Gordon Sumner, the singer, $1 a year just to keep it, because he has to charge him something. He's like, $1, I don't give a shit. Care. Sting is very rich.
Is the makeup like a Crow reference?
Yes.
No, it's actually his real face.
No.
He had his surgery done because he was tired of spending hours in makeup after every match, and then the sweat makes it run. So he went through a genetic process of having it put into his skin.
Very nice. Thank you, Matt.
You're welcome. I'm here
That's
for
how
all
he
your
used to. He used to paint his
for all
face
your
like.
wrestling. I'm
he
here
used
for
to- I'm
all
gonna-
your wrestling information.
I just muted him.
You should no. You should invite Matt on the podcast for your wrestling talk, and
Just
then
to
just have
ask-
Matt just give out wrong information.
just random fucking information.
Wrong.
Like, who the fuck is this guy?
And then just everybody agrees. Yeah, that's
Everybody in
exactly
chat
what-
going, "Who the fuck is this?" That's not true at all. He used to paint his face like that, and around the time the NWO came in, it was actually Scott Hall's idea because they were looking to revamp him to have him go against the NWO. He literally said backstage, "Yo, Sting, why don't you paint your face like the Crow?" There you go.
The rest is history.
And the rest is history. As far as wrestling terms, in the storyline, you know, they get a guy to look like Sting, make everybody think that he turned his back on the whole company, and of course, then the real Sting comes out, saves the day, and everybody's like, "Great, that's great." Sting goes, "No, fuck you. You didn't trust me. I'm out of here." He didn't speak, wrestle for 17 months. He didn't say a word on TV. He didn't wrestle a match. And they built up to a match against Hogan. And then the day of the match, Hogan was like, "I don't want to lose." And they fucked up the whole ending because Hogan's a jerk off. But anytime I can shit on Hogan, I will use it. This is incredible. And I really, really want that.
Man with skin the color of a cardboard box be racist.
He just wants
Why
to
is it-
be.
Why is it $100 though? What additional accessories does he come with?
He doesn't come with, well, jackets and bat, and the
Yeah,
baseball
it better
bat.
be a
I don't know. I
fucking
was about
bat.
to ask you. Why is Jazz wears $100?
Well, I was
Yeah.
thinking it would be like $75 to $80. Why is it $100?
Because it's special to repack. Jazzwares is clearly taking advantage of this.
Oh,
Jazzwares, you suck.
Can we zoom in on like the soft goods or like the is that all the pictures that they had?
Yeah, that was it.
You probably don't have
Oh.
many.
Close the vault.
You got
Vault's
three
a great
jackets.
drawing, by the way.
So you don't even. So we have three jackets. We don't even have baseball bats.
Are,
The soft goods look
are
good.
all of the jackets soft goods?
Yeah.
Certainly looks like them. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why.
You're,
Still no
you're trying.
bat? But you couldn't put a bat in there?
There's not one bat.
You have to make another bat.
I
Guys,
got
we
two
don't have
Sting
bats.
figures with bats right now. I don't need those.
I mean, I get it, but still, it's $100.
Yeah, or put a stinger in there. That makes sense.
Put a real scorpion in it.
Yeah.
This doesn't really make sense. Yeah, put a scorpion.
Open it in the night and then the box glows in the dark. I mean, that'd be awesome. They all
Oh,
have
thanks, Dad.
biolum-
Ow, I got stung. He's dead.
They all have bioluminescence.
You're welcome.
Hey, join the newsletter. You get 15% off.
No, thanks.
Bum bums.
$85 package, bud. This was a pretty easy reserve. Glad it was still available. I had to wait till I got paid. But yeah, this I spent the money. Pete, you getting this?
Yeah, fuck yeah, I got it. That was $350. I was so surprised by that price
Goddamn
tag.
right I did.
$325.
Yeah. I was so surprised. Free shipping.
I was expecting it to be at least $4. And we'll get it in time for the next presidency, so that's really cool too.
But they said right after Comic-Con.
After SDCC.
Yeah.
So the question is, what will I receive first? The Rumbler or Gomez 1975?
Something tells me the Rumbler.
Curious.
This thing looks so cool.
Yeah, I'm really excited about it. I also did back the Snowcat on ASLabs.
Or will you be deported first? Thanks, Misty. Great.
Well, I'm quiet, so I'm good. But Pete, despite being
Yeah,
sick,
Pete's fucked.
yeah,
They're
I
not going to
mean,
ask. They're not asking. They're just
he
picking
was
people up.
posting on Twitter about deporting Rosie O'Donnell, who's a U.S. citizen. So
Which is funny because she moved to England anyway.
Ireland.
yeah,
Yeah.
a small
Right.
island. Anyway, this
What's
James
the
Bond
difference?
figure looks good.
I was kidding. Don't kill me.
I'm curious to see what other. I knew that they were doing more James Bond things now that Hot Toys finally got the license, but I didn't expect the next one to be a Daniel Craig license. Also, I think his head looks a little big. Maybe. I'm not sure. I didn't see this movie. I didn't pre-order the other one though, and I
It's really
feel like
good.
I should. Yeah, his head looks big.
It's really
But
good.
a lot
I think
of-
it looks okay.
A lot of Hot Toys suffer from big fucking head syndrome, or BFH, as the collectors call it. Maybe it was just the angle. I don't know. Hot Toys
it-
heads do typically run a bit large.
It was an excellent movie. It was a good way to send them off.
Yeah, I need to see. Honestly, I haven't seen anything after the one with Javier Bardem.
Was there time to die in this movie?
I heard there was no time to die. Although there's apparently time for a chicken mask.
Do you want me to tell you the answer, Pete?
Oh yeah, I don't care.
Yeah,
No.
he dies.
Okay.
He did.
Are they establishing that like?
I
Bond
really
is
hope
a-
that's not the end of the fucking movie after I said I don't want to hear it.
I didn't hear you say that.
Why? You're never gonna watch it anyway.
I will watch it. When
It
it's
says
on,
no time to die.
Matt uses that to comb his hair.
What?
and scratch my
No,
back.
that explains a lot. No, that's what he uses to scratch his back, isn't it? I don't remember him ever wearing those in the movie.
Well, clearly he did at some point.
Apparently.
Look how vascular his forehead is. He's like, I should have stopped after layer cake.
You know what he's
No,
really good?
anyway.
You know what Daniel Craig is really good in?
Layer cake.
What?
The Ryan Johnson
Onion.
Logan
glass
Knives Out.
onion
Knives Out.
obladi. I
Knives
forget
Out.
the
I
other one.
don't. Yeah, it's Knives Out, and then
Knives Out.
I
Really
didn't
good,
care for
dude.
Knives Out.
He's really good.
That
This is a
Southern
really,
Organic that he does?
really good figure, though.
You're a really
Mwah.
good figure.
Thank you. It's round.
Benoit balls.
Benoit balls, yeah.
Oh, he has different swappable feet. That's pretty cool.
Maybe.
I'm still surprised they haven't done Mission Impossible figures, but I feel like Tom Cruise is probably scared that having likenesses of himself will capture alien souls.
I'm still on that conspiracy theory where he's trying to kill himself because he doesn't want to be in Scientology anymore and he can't get out.
I'm bummed because he has a movie that he's apparently collaborating on with SpaceX, and that really bums me out.
Oh man, Tom, come on. Well, I mean, he doesn't care. He's a piece of shit. So
Sold out. This one looks really good, but I don't need one because I have the Revoltech. I am waiting for the InArt.
one picture. That's all we got.
We've gone over the figure before, but apparently it is now available for pre-order if it wasn't before.
I think you're right. Yeah.
I
I
keep
don't know,
losing
but
track.
we didn't talk about it last week because they updated the head sculpt because it just lacked all the really good detail that was in the promotional pictures and then looked like a McFarlane toy in the actual product. I don't know. The Revoltech figure is great. As good as this one looks, I don't need another one. Yeah. This Pedro Pascal.
Oh, why can't? Hold on. Oh, go ahead. I had to move it over. You're good.
They nailed Pedro with this. Like, that likeness is great. I didn't pre-order this. I actually don't think I'm going to. Just because I don't want a Bella Ramsey figure.
Right.
What?
You always buy it and like head swap it.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Don't they make like aftermarket?
cut her head off.
Heads?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I'm hoping that because Hot Toys does video game figures, I'm hoping that they'll do a video game version of it because it would be foolish of them not to because that will sell. That'll sell better than this one. And this figure looks great, but a Hot Toys video game version of Joel would sell so quickly, I think. And if they did an Ellie with it, or if they did a 2-pack of Joel and Ellie, boom, gone. It would sell so fast. If Caitlin Devers was Ellie, I would be more open to it. But also considering how bad the writing is in some of the show, that's also why I'm just like, Craig Mazin, you're fucking up something. And Neil Druckmann is not in season 3. One of the showrunners for season 1 and 2 also dropped out. So I'm really curious to see how Craig Mazin pushes his agenda in the 3rd season. It's like Chernobyl, while it's really good, is really all about like the evils of non-democracy, or his version of democracy, because he's kind of a liberal, but he's not a leftist. And yeah, this is the 1/12th one. Yeah, that really isn't a terrible likeness either, especially for a third party 1/12 scale.
I will wait for you.
It's not the song.
He died.
Like a bitch.
Like a bitch. Yeah, the other one looks better. I mean, this is also 1/12, but
I mean, this is also an unofficial figure. So, like, considering that they sculpted that, they made this face in software without having the actual likeness of his face. I mean, they didn't have a 3D scan of his face, and like Hot Toys gets that.
Matt's favorite movie.
Fucking hate this movie.
I mean, I said I liked it so much, but I haven't gone back to ever watch it again ever. So,
what's funny is thinking about it right now. Thinking about this movie right now, if they just called it the Joker and it's like no relation to Batman, it's still a good movie.
No, it's a fucking terrible movie.
You're a terrible movie.
It's a stupid movie. Fuck Todd Phillips.
You're Todd Phillips.
You're a Todd Phillips. No, you're a Todd Phillips.
Well, my name is Todd Phillips. Instead of Hangover 4, I'm going to rip off like 3 other movies that tied into the DC universe. I'm just here for the gangbang.
Sure. Maybe that's what he was here for. I mean, just missed it.
Did a good job with that figure, though. It looks like him.
I have no idea what the Hellfire Gala is.
Neither do I.
I am
it
just
looks like that suit's kind of cool looking in some ways. It looks kind of like an alternate skin of Spider-Man for PlayStation, like the original Spider-Man game on PlayStation. I have no idea what this is.
Hellfire Gala was initially a 12-part X-Men comic book storyline published by Marvel Comics June 2021. There you go. First storyline featured in Reign of X. Relaunch after X of Sword storyline. Krakow opens its gates to non-mutants to celebrate mutant culture at an evening party. The gala unveiled the new team of X-Men and showcased the terraforming of Mars into planet Racco.
It's pronounced Arrakis.
I don't think it is.
I'm kidding.
I think that's the wrong thing. Apparently this ran for a couple of years, man.
Why was Jason Matsoukas? What?
Those are people that were drawn into the issue attending the party.
The Hellfire Gala had Marvel Comics caricatures of actual celebrities attending to the event.
Fuck Pete Alonso. Saquon Barkley's there.
DMC, Eminem.
Nick Foles. Big Dick Nick. Yeah.
It'd be funny if
John Hamm.
The previous. Nah, whatever.
What were you going to say? Aaron Judge. Fucker.
That wasn't important.
Seth Meyers.
Conan O'Brien. Conan O'Brien sneaks his way into so much.
Killer Mike. Nice.
LP's down there too.
And he finally did.
Conan O'Brien is in Halo Reach, or maybe Halo 4. He's just some like guy with a few lines. He's just a Marine, kind of off to the side.
I don't know who that is. LP.
Killer Mike and LP's fuck boys.
Run the Jewels.
Yeah.
And somebody who likes incest. Taboo. I don't know. Maybe that says more about me than it does about him. Moving on.
I thought when you said taboo, I thought of eating human meat
No.
that you just have noshed and feasted on.
I was thinking of the Peter Gabriel
You have
song
just
from the
savored with your lips was human meat.
from the Last Temptation of Christ, directed by Martin Scorsese. Song called Taboo on the soundtrack. Just Indian music and African music melded.
The skin looks. This is a cool spider suit, actually.
I was gonna say I like the suit.
Yeah.
You know what it kind of reminds me of? Well, never
Looks
mind.
like Spider-Man 2099 a bit.
Never mind. I'm not gonna say it. I have 2 Metal Gear Solid things in a row.
Speak.
Never mind.
I already pre-ordered
You pre-ordered this?
the
Yeah.
deluxe version.
Yes, he did.
Sure did. About 10 minutes before I got onto the show.
I thought you were at a party.
I am. I
Ah,
took
you
some
son of a bitch.
Yeah, dude. It's all cell phone.
time out. These look freaking good, by the way. These Revoltech. I'm glad they didn't do the Revoltech face with it. The joints look very clean.
Honestly, dude, ever since I got that Arkham Knight Batman, I've really changed my tune on Revoltech to the point where behind me is Agent Venom, which I just received, and then I also received my Arkham Knight. Like, I mean, I'm cautious about it still because yeah, they're not perfect, but I've definitely come around a bit on Revoltech because they've definitely improved at making their seams less unseemly.
Would you buy one of those and custom paint it?
Are you talking about this thing you have up now?
No. The blank snake and
That's just a prototype. That's just
Oh.
a prototype.
oh, thank God. It's
Yeah,
like I
no,
wouldn't.
dude,
God damn.
no, that's super common. You're still fairly new to toys and all that stuff, but prototypes are
I want
always
that.
they show a lot of blanks when they're doing prototypes, just so you can see better
Fuckers, you lie to me.
better detail on the sculpt itself, as opposed to when it's painted and you get more shading and then all the different colors. You can't see the actual true buck of the figure, so they do a lot of blanks for announcements.
Is this a Francis Ford Coppola figure?
I don't know what this is. Pete?
I have no idea what this is, but I think it's a really cool figure. I don't know what it is about, like maybe the sandals or the old guy outfit or whatever it is.
It's not, but that looks like Francis Ford Coppola. It's not.
It's got to be from something. This is a reference to something. I just don't.
Oh
know
God, yeah. I think it's
If anybody in the chat knows.
my friend
let us know.
Toro.
Oh,
Thank you.
Totoro.
Couldn't think of the Totoro. I couldn't think of the pronunciation, so I just went with it.
My friend
Toro.
Totoro.
Totoro.
I can speak with I have a good accent when I speak in Spanish, but when it's anything that isn't
Totoro.
Spanish, my accent's terrible. So it's Totoro.
Isn't that what that is, though, in the door?
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
actor
No, the frame, like the
frame.
silhouette of the
don't mess with
door.
Zohan.
Shut up.
Gunn. Totoro.
All right.
I hope Happy Gilmore kills you in your dreams.
I only have 2 more things. Sony pauses, thank God, all the Spider-Man spin-off universe movies.
Oh, the good. They canceled the Null movie.
Thank God.
Yeah, that movie is null and void.
He just on the one game, man. Dan just won the pun game and put your needle nose pliers in your poop while you're asleep. Camera, someone
Sometime-
say something. I want the camera off my face.
Sometimes even I don't know what to say.
I'm not gonna lie, man. Even the Tobey Maguire, I'm gonna get flamed. I didn't like those movies. I didn't like
I
Andrew Garfield's version. I didn't like what they were doing now. Just thought they were always mediocre.
which Spider-Man movies do you like?
Oh, fucking Tom
Apparently.
Holland all the way.
Apparently, I was gonna say Tom Holland. That's about it. Yeah,
So
I mean,
you
I
like
agree.
you like Homecoming and you like Far From Home?
Far From Home, yeah.
I would have liked those first 3 Spider-Man movies if it was anybody but Tobey Maguire.
Oh,
I
don't
hate
like the
him.
actor. I just think they were like campy.
They are. They're
Yeah.
definitely.
Well, it's Raimi, dude.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
no,
yeah.
they're campy. I used to bag on the second one a lot, and a few years ago I went back and like while within the frame that we've been doing this podcast, I went and rewatched it, and the second one's definitely better than I gave it credit for,
Yeah.
though it is not perfect by any means.
No, but it's
Like
it's a great sequel.
Also funny because what's
I was gonna say it's clearly not the actor choices because look at when Toby showed up in the third movie. Look
Yeah,
at when Dr. Doc. Look at when Willem Dafoe. I mean,
when he
amazing.
shows up in that movie, I'm like, oh, okay, maybe he grew up and I don't care anymore.
I think that even Andrew Garfield did a good job with Spider-Man.
Yeah, no, it's not the actors. It's definitely
That was the original. That was the original animatronic for the Goblin.
Looks like Nosferatu.
You've never seen that video?
No.
There's video of them screen testing that, and it looks badass, and they didn't end up using it. How you spell goblins?
Goblin these nuts.
Goblin these nuts.
𝗂𝗶𝗵𝗵.
There you go. That's real screenshot footage.
I like that.
I do too.
It looks like a scroll.
Yeah, take notes. Secret Wars. Yeah, whatever. Was
Yeah,
it called?
really,
Secret
yeah.
Invasion?
Like, I don't necessarily know that I buy it as Green Goblin, but this is animatronics that they could actually use and should
Yeah, it's
use.
so
If you
awesome.
have the ability to do practical effects like this, fucking do it.
Yeah, I agree.
This was an animatronic.
That
I
was
thought it was
animatronic. No, it was an animatronic that had an operator outside of it that would work in sync with the actor, Willem Dafoe, speaking inside of it and sync it up while they were controlling it on the outside. Old fashioned.
That's crazy.
Shit. And they didn't go with it because they didn't think it looked good. And I'm like, that fucking looks great. I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Yeah, I liked that first one. I really liked. The second one, I really liked that one. And then the third one I watched once and never went back to watch it. So does that tell you anything about? And then I never saw the Andrew Garfield ones.
Bryce Dallas Howard looks really good in the third one. Other
She
than
looks
that,
good. Yeah, duh.
signs this spin-off universe was falling apart. Venom.
I was gonna say, wait.
Fucking movie you put out of it. Venom was terrible. I saw it in theaters. I went with two of my friends, and the one had already seen it, and he was like, "Okay, we could do it." And then we both were like looking at him, and he was like, "I told you, it's not." Yeah, no, fuck. Like I like Tom Hardy,
I liked
but
the end of that movie.
dude, it's
Look how much money it made. They're gonna do it again eventually.
yeah, it's. I really wish that Sony would just drop the fucking license. Let Marvel take over Spider-Man and do its fucking thing. God damn it. We could have better things if Sony wasn't being stupid in this sense. Put out better movies and other things. You've already done it. Stop trying to make Spider-Man movies. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Succeed.
I know.
where
I'm
you're
agreeing. Yeah.
succeeding. But I hate that this is succeeding. It makes $1 billion and fuck, it's so dumb.
Well, did it make more than the last one? How do you get to the fucking
Diminishing returns.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is it diminishing returns? Doesn't matter. If they see returns, they're gonna do it again, though. You know that. Excuse me.
Yeah, but it depends how many returns there are, because it always comes back to that.
It's all coming back. It's coming.
I mean, thankfully they've already basically finished 28 years later the Bone Temple, because that movie is underperforming despite the fact that
They already filmed it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Because if that doesn't come out, I will poop my pants.
I will poop on a face.
Ooh, wow, no wonder they made a sequel. Holy shit.
Well, because
Original one made 856.
Venom's a good character, but God.
Got to be Carnage made. Yeah, it's slightly diminishing returns. Holy shit. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, all right, maybe not. As far as not diminishing returns, boop.
Yeah, Scarlett Johansson is the
Highest grossing actor
yeah. I was reading that about
all
why
time.
about why he deserves credit. Because he supports her through all her little art films, as he puts it.
Yeah.
They make fun of him on the show. They call him Mr. Johansson.
Yeah, Mr. Johansson.
That's great.
They had a bit where there was a Che did a dirty joke about Scarlett Johansson, and then had her on 2 weeks later for her to apologize. And then,
that's
really good.
Like the only thing that SNL has going for it is their joke segment.
Never mind. It's going to turn into like a 20-minute conversation. Not an argument. It'll turn into a 20-minute. Well, we got time. No, I'm not. Never. It's not a comedy show. No, I was going to say that, and Matt might disagree, but I ran this by Kelly, who's very honest about things first. We were talking about it the other day. When the original seasons came out on DVD, I was excited because I had only seen condensed versions of SNL.
Yeah, no, it wasn't funny then either.
No, wait, let me finish. Hold on, man.
You've had your
yes, no. I'll just mute you again.
Continue.
Thank you. The short version is
doing.
I know. The short version of what I was going to say was the percentage of things that are funny and not funny are about the same. It's 50-50. Sure, we remember the cheeseburger, the samurai, Joe Cocker, Jane, you ignorant slut, Bass-O-Manic from the original seasons. There's 8 sketches in between those that are just as not funny as the shit today. The Eddie Murphy seasons, it's 50-50. Who do we call
Ghostbusters? Duh.
I was gonna say Will Ferrell, Rob, I'm Not Actually Funny Schneider, Farley,
the Frat Pack.
Yeah, it's 50-50. Today it's 50-50. There's stuff that is very funny, and I'm like, oh, let me watch this episode. That seemed really funny. And then about after, I'm like,
yeah,
most of that wasn't funny.
Like
I'll one up it, man. I'll say even like it depends on the host. I've seen certain hosts like completely bat out every single sketch, and it's just not good. Quinta Brunson hosted twice already. The most hilarious episodes I've seen in a long time.
I'll give you that. That helps. Yeah, absolutely.
Ooh. Quinta Brunson is the writer and lead star for Abbott Elementary.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I know who you're talking about.
Speaking of, have you seen the crossover episode they did?
No, I haven't seen any of.
I don't think Abbott Elementary is that funny. I haven't really given it a big chance though.
Her character. She's like, you know what? I'm not gonna say anything because eventually Matt's gonna catch up. Never mind.
Yeah, I'll watch it. Are all those episodes of It's Always Sunny out now on Hulu?
Oh, I don't know. I have them on DVD.
Well.
By the way, don't ask Dan about streaming because if he watches it and likes it enough, I just own it. I don't know.
Yeah, I get that entirely. Although Netflix doesn't put their stuff on DVD anymore, which is kind of a bummer.
However, there is, and I know you hate this, Matt, but it might actually come to help you. There is a great third-party market of people producing and selling the Netflix stuff on Blu-ray and packaging it in its own box and making disc artwork and it being in full HD and selling them on eBay.
Anyway, I don't support.
I said you wouldn't, but
support pirating. So Dan,
fuck
Dan,
Netflix.
Dan
Wait.
definitely don't send me those links.
Okay, I absolutely will never, never, never send them, and especially the one that I didn't see about Daredevil completely.
I already have season 1 and 2, but they stopped. They didn't make
This
three.
is a complete season.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. This is a friend told me. I don't have the link, and I can't send it to you.
Good.
Pete, you want anything bootleg? I mean, I wouldn't do that, but
No, I used to make my own. Used to have like
yeah, I don't have a fucking time anymore. I don't care.
program and shit.
Yeah.
With like LimeWire, I would download the episodes and then like make my own menus.
Man, I forget what we used to use in college. LimeWire
More-
wouldn't work. It was something else.
Kazaa?
BitTorrent.
Something with an A.
There was what's the way with A? There's Morpheus. That was the last one I used before it all came.
A in it, Dan.
No, but I'm saying that was the last one I used before it all came tumbling down. Thanks.
College, it's probably anal, right?
Random
No,
question of the day.
That's output.
Random question. Do any of you like Ultraman? Like Godzilla Ultraman or Superman Ultraman?
You know, I already hate kaiju.
No, I don't.
Anytime you want to answer that.
Nope.
I just said no, I don't.
Not you. Kate,
Who's
we asked the question. Daredevil's only 3 seasons?
Oh, Ultraman. Oh, okay. All right. I didn't know.
Yeah, dude, it's only 3 seasons.
Oh.
But they were also doing the other characters, so like Jessica Jones, Luke Cage.
Not even sure. Kate doesn't know. Never mind. Well, anybody else got anything else?
I got some cool stuff recently.
Well, why don't you show it?
It's called a bag of cess. No.
Cess bag?
So I received my Calgar from Joy Toy, ordered it directly through them, and it looks awesome. This is the Joy Toy Calgar from Space Marines. Yeah, 1/18 scale. I just finally opened it earlier, and I briefly had it on when we were talking about the fine tuning of 3D printing. I also received. Where's the box? There is the box. What the hell? Where is the box?
What's in the box?
Oh, here it is.
What's in the box?
Although I should have ordered 2 of these because Calgar has 2 honor guards, but whatever.
Naturally.
Arkham Knight. I checked it out briefly. I didn't take him out of the packaging or anything like that, but he comes with swappable gear so that he could be Red Hood or Arkham Knight. He has a sword, 2 swords, 2 handguns, 2 knives, and he has his gun. Received Ganondorf, which is pretty cool. This guy's fucking huge. I thought it was going to be like accessories inside, but no, he's just really big. That's all right. You don't need to see. Finally finished up my Halo Reach from 1,000 Toys. George shipped, so now I finally have all of them, and now I need them to put out some damn Covenant.
You son of a bitch.
Make it yourself.
I don't know how to do joints that work like that.
It's okay. Make it like a 5-point, like a grunt.
No, that'll let me down. I want it to move.
But they're grunts. They really don't move. They kind of like hobble, right?
Also, like I said earlier, I did get the Voltec Agent Venom. This figure is really cool, but it also really pissed me off to the point where I wanted to throw it across the fucking room because his wrist joint is fucked. Like his hand constantly pops off. Like the joint.
I'm sorry. Oh, not my hand.
The joint constantly like separates. So I bought some stuff that's supposed to really help called 𝗂𝗂𝗰𝗵𝗁. It's some kind of glue type thing. Pete, have you heard of 𝗂𝗂𝗰𝗵𝗁 at all?
I think The Amazing talks about it a lot.
Okay, yeah, I ordered some of that off eBay.
The guy for the Dodgers?
At the end of the month. I also finally received my sexy ice.
Ice is not sexy. How dare you?
Well, no, ice isn't sexy, but these are
No.
the 𝗀𝗡𝗄𝗁 This was that group of 3 soldiers that you could buy. They came individually, but you could also order them as a 3-pack. And they come with all sorts of accessories and everything like that. They look really cool. And kind of when we were talking about it before, I said that they looked a little reminiscent of Revoltech figures, and I was definitely correct in the way that they have unorthodox joints, but it's not bad. Opening up the box right now so I can show you like what they come with.
While you're opening that, Kate says, I accidentally bought the wrong blind boxes that were put in the wrong spot, and I'm not going to return them. That's
Does
commitment,
your
man.
Ultraman look metallic or is he in black?
He's silver and he looks like Jet Jaguar, but not Jet Jaguar. He doesn't know what the fuck that means.
Nope.
I do.
I got Ganondorf also.
Nice.
I haven't opened the box yet, but
Metallic.
I also got recovery suit Superman.
She's
It's the kaiju guy.
Yeah, he's a kaiju guy. He fights a whole different coterie of enemies, though. So they each come with like these little arm shields. Cool, thanks. Little hammers, AKs, or not necessarily AKs, but guns. This is what's interesting about these guys is they all have this wire that can hook up, I guess, into the back of their helmet. I haven't really looked, but it also connects to this little drone thing up here, and like they all can be linked together. I'm not really sure too much about the backstory of these. They're not like in a comic or anything that I'm aware of. I just thought they were kind of cool looking, and I actually want to pose them like kind of fighting Batman, because I felt like they looked almost like enemies from Arkham Knight. So I was thinking that that could be a cool way to use them as like his special like tactics or something like that. This is what the figure looks like up close, though.
And these are sexy ice agents? Question mark.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
Well, normally ice
Speaking of
agents
deportation.
are tired from being up at 4 a.m. in overcrowded places, and they all hate their jobs because they're being pushed to meet these insane quotas, and they're normally just pushed to like capture illegal.
$1 million a year
Like-
was the quota.
Like they're normally they're used to like stop human trafficking and all this other like criminal activity, but now they're being forced to just go and like shake down my mothers and just
Rip
people
families apart.
trying to live their life, but now they're being tasked with this other stuff to the point where a lot of ICE agents are actually quitting, and it's really cool. So keep
Oh, they are? Good. Bye.
A lot of
Fuck
ICE
you.
agents are quitting.
Good.
I mean, yeah, it's like they're realizing they're human or something.
Yeah. Imagine that. Oh,
They
well.
have a decent, like, they have some movability with the head, like decent ab crunch and everything like that. Double jointed knees. They're a little weird.
Decent. That's a great ab crunch. Look at that.
Yeah. Like if you had a vehicle, like I'm curious, I could actually probably get it in the Rumbler. The leg joint is a little strange.
Probably get mine in the Rumbler.
What?
Nothing.
They're
Nothing.
also kind of stiff. What's weird is the way that the legs move. God damn it, I have so much stuff here. So the hip articulation is strange. It doesn't actually articulate from the hip joint. Oh fuck, never mind. There it is. I couldn't get to move before. It's just really stiff.
Careful, Matt.
What?
Just don't break it, man.
No, it wouldn't move before, but they basically have like an old McFarlane system where the leg moves separately
Like
in the
pelvis
thigh,
movement.
but then up in the ass cheek itself, the gluteus actually does move too. It wouldn't move yesterday, but that's because I just unpacked it. But like I guess from sitting out and just tinkering with it some, it is finally moving now. That said, the shoulders are very weird. There's this shoulder pauldron that makes it hard to see, but under here, there's a weird joint system going on outside of the typical elbow ball joint. It can't actually lift its arm just straight forward, like it's stuck in a rotation. So if you move the arm forward, it doesn't go straight up. It goes like to go across its torso. It's a little weird, and I need to mess with it more to kind of understand exactly the range of motion that it has. But all in all, the figures look really cool. They're a bit expensive. I ordered them through 𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵, and for the 3 of them, it was like $270, I think. They come with cool accessories, and what I've looked at is detailed well. I'm interested in seeing about that other weird beetle creature that actually comes with one of their heads, but like a mutilated version of it, and then like all these other different appendages. So this is a line I'm interested in following a bit. It looks a little weird, but we do get a full double elbow joint. It just looks really weird because normally they try to make sure that there's a bulge there, but right here it looks like an absent elbow is happening. Yeah, I can't get the leg past that. It does have toe articulation. It actually has a decent range of motion in the ankle. Like I was pretty pleased about that. Not only does it have that ball joint like a Marvel Legend does, but that's also on a swivel, so you get really good back and forth, and then you get the range of motion in the foot. I'm pleased with them. I like them. They're kind of a cool, generic, oppressive soldier. So I think it's kind of cool. And I've also been painting Warhammer miniatures. Yeah.
Using airbrush or doing everything by hand?
With my fingies.
Do you want to share any of that? Like what tools have you used?
What
learning process
I'm
you have
still
so
very
far?
new to it. I need to figure out better ways to do it. This is after a second paint and a second layer. I'm super new to painting, but I also know that I would like to print detailed stuff in resin that I want to paint. So like this is a good foray into figuring out different techniques for doing that kind of stuff. It's helpful to have a magnifying desk lamp. And I had to order, because none of the art stores near me have them. I had to order alligator pegs, alligator clips off of Amazon. It's basically just a little clip on a pole with like a rubber end to hold on to all the smaller parts, because yeah, this is the Marine, but this is like 6 parts together because the arms are separate, the leg is separate, the back, like, damn you to hell. So here's a
Oh, damn you to hell.
Here's a Tyrannid, but the Tyrannid, you have to assemble it. Like that's the base. They're all different little pieces on a sprue system. But what's weird is that that's from an introductory kit where it's all nicely pegs into each other. But then you get to the normal kits and there's no pegs. You just have to pray to God that everything aligns properly. And it's not terrible because like with this leg and like kind of hip groin area and then the thigh of the other leg, there is a small groove and indentation where they actually fit in and it feels snug. But when you get to the arms and how they have to fit in the torso, it's just flat against flat. Whereas the starter kit has pegs and they fit together in a weird, almost like Legends of the Hidden Temple, where you have to slot in all the monkey parts to each other to build the Shrine of the Golden Monkey. That's kind of what assembling those miniatures are like. But the other ones, they're just kind of like, yeah, you put it together. You know
Also, shout out to Derek and Alexis on Facebook. Hi, Alexis. Sorry.
Hello. Also,
I'm trying to keep track of all these damn comments, man. I'm sorry.
Junkie, thanks for tagging us in your post. He posted on Instagram a screenshot of the website with some things Pete's going on. And Pete, did you have updates about those things?
Yeah, I was just sharing that the lid snaps in now, so it's a much cleaner bottom. I was talking about it earlier. It uses a very small peg system. This isn't going anywhere. I've already tested this on both the 5-inch and the 7-inch. Because I'm always trying to make it as clean as possible. The 5-inch is one piece, which is pretty dope, and it's held together with a little pipe, so everything plugs in nicely. You won't be sad about that. The one thing I am working on, which is a slower release, which I am getting a lot of questions on, is this the slight post. So as soon as I figure out the proper tolerances for it, they'll be good to go. But yeah, the conundrum that I'm having is this versus that, because this is printing flat on the bed, this is printing straight up. So the accuracy here may be different than this, which is being squished slightly. So once I find that little happy medium, we'll be good to go. And I just got to test this bad boy out. This is what's making me go back and look at it again. I really enjoy this peg system over the original because it's easier to slide out and it's more of a solid hold versus a single. It's just, yeah, the tolerance. The other thing is the arcades. We had a bowing problem here. It was very slight, but it was like a millimeter or two that you could notice. I'm starting to do this like double peg instead of a single in the middle, and that seems to be holding it in place much better. So I think that's going to be the move going forward. Like a running change. For the most part, you won't notice it in the previous models, but they're so minute. At one con, somebody caught one that was pretty bad, and then I started taking a look and I noticed a slight little millimeter off to the side. How do we get rid of that? Tighter hold. Now it's done.
Yeah, that's also partially just side effect of the tension that it has from being slotted in. So,
oh, another cool thing is, and I don't know why I didn't do this fucking thing sooner. I print the marquees on the side like this instead of on the bottom, because then you would get this rigid layering effect here and vice versa the other way. So I wanted these two areas to be smooth, so I print them on the side. And I've always used like straight rectangular supports. I don't know why I never checked out the tree supports for that, but they worked out great for this.
dude,
Usually I'm spending.
awesome sometimes.
Yeah, exactly.
Sometimes they're not always great.
No, you're right. They don't leave the cleaner surface of the two in some instances. Like for example, when I'm printing the crates, the rectangular supports work better than the tree supports because they're so close to the bed. Kind of just peels off and it's beautiful. I also changed my offset, my Z offset for the supports to 0.3 versus 0.28, I believe is the default. And that seems to have made all the difference as well. Much cleaner bottom, much easier peel. So just a suggestion if anybody's listening. But that's all I have. Very simple stuff.
Nice.
Just stay tuned for the traffic light. I'm definitely still working on those. I'm not taking a break. It's just a matter of figuring out the best solution for everybody. But I'm pretty happy with this, man. It's a pretty cool design. On the back, there's like square openings. And then I've created this like little peg that kind of tucks into the back. And then you could switch it depending on what light you want. So cool stuff.
Pete, did you ever watch the MacGruber movie?
Yeah, I think I seen part of the show too. I don't know if you guys were watching.
I started watching the show yesterday. I think I'm halfway through it. I'm surprised how much I was laughing. The first episode starts and it's just it's so funny. It falls off a little bit, but like the intro to either the third or fourth episode, I was almost in tears again. So like it's very funny. Apparently they might be actually making a sequel to the movie. Sorry, they might be making a second MacGruber. The show didn't get greenlit, but didn't get canceled. Okay. Yeah,
It's weird.
It's still possible.
Okay.
But honestly, I can't believe how funny that I thought the first MacGruber movie was. So I'm just like, yeah, if you do more of that, I'm cool with it.
It's definitely surprising to see Val Kilmer in that role too.
Well, what's great is Billy Zane plays his new nemesis, 𝗂𝗄𝗆. So Val Kilmer is Conf, and Billy Zane plays 𝗂𝗆.
All right. right, fair enough.
It's so stupid.
Okay,
It's so funny.
it's all right. I was gonna say he's not coming back for the next one.
No.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Any last things, guys?
I think that might be it.
All right. Well, if you guys want to hear more of our thoughts, tune in Sundays at 7 p.m., moving a little earlier, live on YouTube every Sunday. Head to shadowmoses112.com to add our accessories to your collection, or slide to Instagram to see what our current projects we're working on. I also post updates of the current orders, so if you're interested in seeing a status update, just check out our Instagram and you could probably see one of the orders on there. So thank you for joining us and have a great Sunday, folks. Enjoy the rest of your week.
Everybody.
Bye.
Bye.